What is up, my friends? Welcome to Friday's episode, Craft of Fatherhood podcast. This is your guide, Ned Schaut. I believe our role as fathers has the power to change the world simply by knowing who we are and embracing the adventure. I'm doing short mini-series right now, What is Sacred? Last week was week 1, talked about the mother, the father being respected. And when I think about sacred, like what's sacred in your home? It's like, what is honored? What is highly respected, regarded? Like, what are you communicating to your kids? What are you holding them accountable to? So last week we talked about, like, are you respected as the father? Is the mom respected? But then are we not pushing our kids to like a level of provoking them to like just be defeated because we're putting so much pressure on them? This week, I want to talk about the self. Like, is the human body, are we looking at this as like the temple, this gift to be honored and grateful for? How are we treating our bodies? How are we taking care of them? And are our kids seeing us do that? And then are they called to do that as well? Like, am I looking at my body as a gift that I get to steward well? And what does that look like? How are we communicating what we eat, how we eat, what we drink, when we drink? Am I taking care of myself? Am I working out? Am I physically fit? Could I go, pick something up if I needed to? Can I carry, something up the stairs without breathing, like losing my mind, and being totally out of shape? And then what am I communicating to my kids? And I'll tell you, like right now, last year I was highly involved in fitness, coaching people, got several certificates, nutrition and CrossFit coaching. And I've stepped away from that, just more focused on the family and some other projects this year. And I'll tell you, like, I get it. It is a struggle. Today, I had a 1-hour window to go work out. I got in the garage. It smelled so freaking bad. And I spent 15 minutes figuring it out, found a gnarly dead rat that I've been hunting. So like grateful, found him. It was disgusting. Oh, man. I had to touch some nasty stuff the other day, fixing a toilet, some things. But this was wicked gross. I came in the house and I'm like, dude, being a dad, you got to do some nasty stuff. I mean, there were the biggest maggots I've ever seen crawling in and out of this guy's head. I'm looking around the garage because we got a gym in there. And I'm looking around and I see from my attic, I see this thing hanging. And I'm like, dude, could that be it? I mean, I'm sniffing around everywhere trying to figure this out. And I'm like, I don't know. So I got the needle nose pliers. Like, it looks just like some, like, it was just about 8 inches long, black, skinny. And I'm like, as soon as I grabbed it with the needle nose, yep, that is a rat tail. Pulled it out, maggots, disgusting, and handled it. Anyways, where were we? I just felt like, you know what? When us dads have to pull hair out of the drain, we have to unclog the toilet. I mean, these are things that I've done in the last week. Those 3 things. We got to stick together. It's nasty, but somebody's got to do it, right? What are we talking about here? We're talking about, okay, so I'm in the gym and I had 1 hour, took 15 minutes to find the dead rat. And so then I had 45 minutes. So I had 45 minutes to lean into the workout for today. So my point is, are we communicating to our children that the body is to be honored, respected, sacred? Now, that doesn't mean I got to be 8% body fat and be able to bench 250. That'd be great. But the question is, do I respect my body? Do I respect myself? And do I take care of it to a way where if my kids were asked, hey, does your dad care about his body? Would the answer be yes, or would it be no? You are painting a picture for them of whether it is important or not. The way that you treat your body will eventually be the way that they treat their body. And I will tell you, if you have a son, I think one of the greatest things I can do for my son is seeing the areas of his strength, putting my hand on his shoulder, putting my hand on the back of his neck lovingly, and being like, oh, bro, dude, you're looking good. You're filling out. Your mustache is coming in. Like, dude, you hit that jump way better than me on your dirt bike. Like, you're getting better than me. You're better than me. I think acknowledging his strength, right? And not where he becomes conceited and cocky and full of himself and like, my body is what gives me value. But as men, I want to be recognized as strong. And then for our daughters, it's, oh, you are beautiful, especially like my teenagers are into the lashes right now. And I'm fine to say you're beautiful with them, but then also really noticing when they don't and be like, oh, I just love your face. Like, you are so beautiful. Again, same thing. And you just have to be in tune with this, is I don't want to tie her value to that, but a woman's beauty is really important. I think that the more that they are loved for all of who they are, like outwardly, the way they care for themselves, they take care of themselves, is a reflection of how they feel about themselves on the inside, which you as a father play a massive role in. So in your home, is the body valued? Is it respected? And then again, coming to food, like during school season, I make the kids breakfast. I make the kids lunches. It's important for me to communicate, like, this is what a healthy meal looks like. Now, I love treats too. So I'm going to have a treat. I'm going to have, whatever, cookies, whatever. But am I abusing that? Okay. So in your home, are you looking and communicating that the body, that health, it is sacred. It's to be valued. This body, I have one body that I'm going to be given, and I want to take care of it well. I think I talked about brushing teeth, like all that kind of stuff. Am I communicating that by the way that I'm living my own life? Okay. What is sacred in your home? Start to think about this, and then look at how the day's being played out. What are you communicating to your children as important, as sacred, as we take responsibility for this? It's highly regarded. In the way that we do this will pass to them, which will pass to their kids, which will pass to their kids. Again, I think really important, discipline, right? Discipline, healthy habits is not legalism. It's not forcing my kids to routine is good. We desire routine. Now, freedom and spontaneity and is good as well. But it feels a lot better to be spontaneous when I know that I've done the things that are important for life, respect, responsibility. All right, my friends, if these conversations are helpful, please write a review. If they get you thinking about fatherhood, write a review, share it with a friend. Remember who you are. You are a father, and that matters. You matter. Together, let's rebel against the view that fatherhood has little impact, and let's create lives engaged in mastering the craft of fatherhood. Much love to you, my brothers. Together, we're changing the world. I look forward to hanging out with you next week, where we will continue the conversation around what is sacred in your home.